Hey wild ones, this is a first for me and you. We have snow on the ground here at my 20 acres. We're sitting at about 2,650 feet in elevation, and driving in today, I was a bit shocked, a bit stunned. This land teaches me so many life lessons. That's what we're going to talk about on today's episode. How a project that I'm working on really shines the light on what I need to learn in this season of life. Today, let's talk about troubleshooting. I am troubleshooting so much and I am grateful for it. And it brings me back to human design. What does that mean? That's what my mom asked me. Liz, what is human design? It means God gave me this brain, this critical thinking. Let's use it. We are starting off strong today with troubleshooting. What we're trying to do is pump water from here at the well up to the outdoor dining pad. It's about 600 feet away and 100 feet up in elevation. So we've hooked up this garden hose, consecutive garden hoses to reach the pad. And then I open up the valve, the main valve, and immediately the PSI or the pressure shoots up to 60 and it shuts off the well.
Be sticking out this way.
On to option 2, this 300-gallon water tank. My neighbor Tim, whom you met in the last episode, brought this over. We're gonna load it in the back of his truck, fill it up here at my water well, and then gravity feed the water to the outdoor dining pad. It kicked it freaking off because of the pressure.
Whoa. That was a lot of pressure. Just glad you weren't in front of that. Okay.
Imagine spending $32,000 to drill this water well, and the moment workers pack up and that bill is due, your phone rings at 9 a.m. on a Thursday with news your entire company just folded, and you no longer have any income. Well, that was my oh shit moment of life. I had the exact amount of money in my savings to cover the well after transferring the bulk of it to buy my land. I saved paychecks and money from selling my van. So when the CEO took us out to lunch and said, yeah, you have job security for 6 more months, I was ready to add the first step of real value to my 20 acres. Here we go, this is gonna work.
Let's hope so.
But sometimes there's holes in the plans we make for our lives. Here's the synchronicity. The well shut down because too much water, too much pressure, could not escape the other, more narrow water hose. It's called resistance to flow. Resistance to flow causes something or someone to shut down, AKA me the last year. My plan to return to biotech, match my former income, has only created inner turmoil. The real flow has come from option 2, invest in myself, invest in my land, where hard work rewards with fulfillment and joy. So what about you? Will you resist the flow or pivot to option 2? As the water tank fills, I am going to pick up all the garden hoses that Tim ran from the well to the outdoor dining pad way up there. It's about 600 feet of garden hoses that unfortunately did not work. Easier to do it downhill. It's easier to do it downhill. Okay, Tim parked his truck at the highest elevation of my property on a slope. Here's the game plan. We're gonna gravity feed the water out of the tank using the garden hose to this outdoor pad. A calculation I learned about a year ago is for every 2 feet of elevation, you gain 1 psi. That's about 30 feet above us, so we should have 15 psi.
Wide open, so.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah, baby! Hell yeah! Woohoo! Hey, I see that water. That's a wind, huh? As of today, we've only had 2 days of rain this entire winter for about 1 inch of accumulation. It's back up to 75 degrees today. So the ground isn't able to retain the moisture. It's just drying out. That's why I am watering the dirt to keep the area compact. We all know the adage, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Out here, those 2 steps turn into troubleshooting real fast. The water example you witnessed is just a small glimpse. But I view troubleshooting as a privilege. In a time where technology thinks for us, tells us what to write, where to turn, I get to think for myself. I'm the designer, the project manager, the manual labor, the materials buyer, the videographer. My brain is in overdrive with all the decisions, all the troubleshooting. Every project forces me to think, what do I want now? Mixed with, what do I want in 5 years, 10 years? So as Tim pushes dirt for this outdoor dining space, I visualize his wife Karen and our neighbors stopping by for lunch. That's in the short term. But in the long term, I see yoga teachers coming from San Diego, Orange County, LA, hosting retreats out here, hosting outdoor weddings. I account for all the little details, how many tables, how to orient those tables, where to position shade, how people can flow through the space, what can they do while they're waiting for their food in the outdoor dining area. And that's not even the unknown troubleshooting that is just bound to pop up as we build the pergolas and as we build out this outdoor area. It is an ongoing process of assessing, adjusting, and designing to fit all the needs. It's okay, Zig. I've told you this phrase for years. You can't Google how your life will turn out, stop researching, and start living. Just as you can't research all the answers, all the troubleshooting, all the ways you'll have to edit as you go, you simply have to live it. Because 1 step forward turns into 2 steps towards something better. I'd like to leave with at least 1 gas can so I can refill it. All morning long, I have been manually engaging this sprayer nozzle, the handle, when I looked down and saw, well, there's a lock. So, be changing that up after lunch. So this morning, Tim came in with the excavator and pushed around the dirt. Now he's gonna come back in with a Gannon and smooth the dirt.
go. The idea is, I didn't.
Good morning, happy Friday. I have never seen snow at my land before, and today is a new day. Look at that. So we just got here. We're gonna wait for the delivery driver to drop off my pergolas. A very exciting day. And I don't have a physical address yet. It's something I have to work out with Riverside, with the county of Riverside. So we used my neighbor's address, and I'm waiting for the delivery driver to come down the road, and then I will usher that person over to my parcel for the pergolas. So we're now 2 episodes in. The unity and community is apparent out here. This valley and its people are reminiscent of growing up in Oklahoma, neighbors helping neighbors. Most have leaned on each other the past 20 to 30 years, the true pioneers of building homes out here. They maintain roads together, they protect each other. And now that new, naive blood, myself, has arrived, it's fun for them to pass down their advice of trial and error. And I've gone through, oh no, I changed my plan on where to drill the well, and I need a different area cleared immediately. The guys are here to drill. Well, Lupe showed up on his tractor. Or, oh no, the rain has created ruts in my driveway. Tim showed up on his tractor. Sonia, Deborah, and Brad said, hey, come over, let's shoot clay pigeons to celebrate your birthday. And Karen and Jean, well, their help is way too long to list. They are daily sounding boards for my projects. They check on my property. They help me visualize space. It's just so apparent, the unity in this community. Well, speaking of troubleshooting on today's episode, that's what we're doing right now. I set up an appointment with the main freight carrier for the pergolas to be delivered today, coordinated it on the phone this week for Friday between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. She was like, oh, I'd probably get there around 10:30. Well, we arrived around 9:30. We've been sitting here for 5 hours and no one has showed up nor called. So I called customer service and they said, oh, we actually transferred that shipment to a more local carrier. No one ever told me. No one ever called me. No one scheduled anything. So we've been sitting here for nothing. It's okay though. It's okay. The pergolas. Hanzik. The pergolas will now be delivered sometime next week. These pergolas actually pushed me to restart this YouTube channel, so I will share that story with you when I see you next. As for Tim, thank you so much. If you would like to give kudos to Tim, I put my Venmo link in the description below, and all your proceeds are going to go to gas money for his heavy machinery. If you'd like to know my overall vision for my 20 acres, that video is popping up on your screen right now. See you soon.